Good morning, gamers. Welcome back. I am the AMDM lead. This is my cup of coffee, and you're watching from Anthem Games. Oh, ambrosia. So, what are we doing? Before that, I'm gonna do a little announcement. I announced yesterday that something from Nord Games. A couple of their Kickstarters, looks like three of their Kickstarters are wrapping up. The Spectacular Settlements, which I really am interested in. Curse of Roslof The Artifices of Quartz Toil Tower. And another news on that aspect, they're also hiring. They are looking for RPG writers, sales reps, game designers, and artist/graphic designers. So if you're any of those and you think you have the talent to work for Nord Games, give them a call. Give them an email. Send them your resume. I know I did. So, oh yeah, I applied. So, we're working on our 30 days of Gamemastering challenge put out by triplecrit.com. What is this? What are we doing? Okay, well, the Gamemastering challenge is broken up into three parts. First part was preparation, things you do before the game. The part we're working on right now, which we're almost done with, is things at the table. And the next 10 days after that will be meta. What are your other things dealing with the things that you do at the tables and for preparation? So let's get back into this. We're on day 17, and the topic of today is structure and time. How do you use flashbacks, cutscenes, and parallel narratives in your games? I don't. Alright, flashbacks and cutscenes. Really, cutscenes especially. Cutscenes are, I don't know when they started being part of Dungeons and Dragons and RPG in general, but it takes this was actually mentioned by another YouTuber the other day. And he was talking about these need to end. And I agree with him 100%. There should not be cutscenes. Well, anytime you take control away from the player, I've done it before and I felt like shit about it. I didn't. Afterwards, there's something on my screen and it's bugging me. Cutscenes just, they can take the player out of the fun. So I do not enjoy cutscenes. They shouldn't. Why do you have a cutscene? You should just have a narrative. When this guy does this, you do this. You know, you don't tell him. You don't. Oh, then you walk over and you. There's no cutscenes. You know, it doesn't work that way. This is not a video game. This is a living entity that you are breathing life into with other people. It doesn't have cutscenes. Flashbacks. Do you play a flashback, really? I've never played a flashback. I'm like, oh yeah, you do remember this from back in the day, but I don't play a flashback. Parallel narratives. I'm assuming this is when the party splits. I'm not sure exactly how this is worded out. So, when you split the party and this thing's going on this way and this thing's going on, you just do it like that. I actually have run a game from Tales from the Yawning Portal. The players had two parties. There was the level 10 party, which was the main quest, and then there was the level 5 party, which was their secondary backup characters if anybody in the main party died. Tales from the Yawning Portal. So what I did was, I'm like, all right, there's two options we can go with. You know, they would be all together at the start of the game, and the main villain had given them clues, and one clue led to this over here, and one clue led to this over here. Well, this over here was the low level, and this over here was a higher level dungeon. So the party goes, well, we'll do this one, and y'all go do that one, to themselves. So the first game I ran was with the 5th levels through that one dungeon, and I believe it was the Sunless Citadel. And after we finished that, and they exit triumphant from the Sunless Citadel, I immediately ran the other. I'm like, all right, now you're going to play these guys, and we're going through this other dungeon. So that was the only way I'd do a flashback. It was kind of like, all right, see you guys later, and then the other, it would take off from the other player's perspective, from the other character's perspective. That's the only way I've run a parallel narrative. So what was happening over here was happening at the same time that this was over here. And it's easy to do. You just have to keep track of, okay, these guys got back a day early and set fire to this village. These guys are coming back through the village, and they're 2 days late. So when they come back, you got to remember that the village is on fire or is burned down. You know, that sort of stuff. But that's something you have to do as a dungeon master anyway. You have to remember that sort of thing. So that's how I do it. I don't use flashbacks. I don't use cutscenes. Actually, I have used a cutscene, but it was in a final boss at a level 20 campaign. And I had to because... And it wasn't really a cutscene. The players could have still done things. They just chose not to. Because there were gods involved. And a major villain death. So it was a semi-cutscene, I should say. But I don't take the control away from the players too often. It has happened once. I felt bad. Sorry, Matt. But I try not to do that. So that's all I've got for now, guys. If you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, please click on the share button. Every like is an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me reach 300 experience points so I can get to 2nd level. That's all I've got for now. And now my players have definitely stopped listening to this podcast, video, thingamajobber. Thingamajobber. It's a thingamajobber. Don't you know what a thingamajobber is? So, if you share this video, not only will you be giving me inspiration and advantage, you will be giving yourself 10 experience points for being a team player. So, share the video, get 10 experience points. Just tell your DM, hey, I shared the AMDM's video, and he said I get 10 experience points. And then your DM will go, oh, okay. Or he will go, what? And then you show him the video and you shared it again, you get another 10 experience points. See how that works? All right, that's all I got for now. I will see you guys in the next game. Bye.